Obviously, great game plan and effort by Fresno State. They were terrific today. Credit to Coach Terry and his staff for being very, very tough and ready to play. We're very disappointed with our performance today. Feel the worst for our three seniors, Quintrell, Justin Hawkins, Anthony Marshall, who've meant so much to this program. One thing I did for several days in practice after the Boise State game, and anytime I talked publicly, was I just cautioned our group that if we were going to continue the same positive momentum that helped us win 5 games in a row, win 6 out of 7, and play the best basketball of the season, that we needed to continue to do the things that helped us win those games. And quite simply, we just did not do that this afternoon. We didn't rebound the ball like we've been rebounding it. We didn't get to shooters like we've been getting to shooters. We didn't share the ball on the offensive end like we've been sharing the ball. We just were out of sync. Very, very tough loss for our program. And yet the response has to be come back to practice Monday and Tuesday and get ready for the Mountain West Conference tournament. That's all we can do. Watch a lot of film, get back on track, and get ready to play on Wednesday, I think against a team that's very, very hot right now and just beat New Mexico on its home floor. My understanding is that we're most likely playing Air Force, and so that'll be a very, very difficult matchup for us, and just a very disappointing performance for us today on senior day. Those 3 guys have meant so much to us, and just wanted to make sure that they had a senior day that they could look back on with fondness, and we didn't get it done. Be happy to take any questions.
What was going on, do you think, offensively in the last 9 minutes? Couldn't get a field goal.
Fresno State did a very good job defensively, but we settled for too many jump shots. We panicked a little bit on the offensive end when we get a stop. And we just didn't play the same kind of efficient offense that we've been playing of late. Ball didn't move the way it's been moving, and that'll be something that certainly we'll have to address going into this week and the following week as well. We've got to do a better job of moving the ball. I think it's really that simple. We settled for too many jump shots, and we just lost our patience on the offensive end. And one thing we've done with the 5-game winning streak and winning 6 out of 7 is we moved the ball, and our assist numbers were up, and they were down today. And obviously it's hard to get an assist when you don't get a basket, but tough day for us on both ends of the floor.
Do you think Anthony Bennett's shoulder is bothering him, or was he just out of sync offensively? He wasn't in there much.
His shoulder is definitely bothering him. He's been a big part of our season, so it's been a tough injury for him and for our team.
Jay, what is it about Fresno State? It seems like they have your lowest point total at their place, and then now the lowest of the season for you here.
Well, I said after we played them the first time, and I said after we beat Boise the last couple of days in practice, told our team, told the media that I believe that Fresno State is the hardest playing, toughest team in our league. And I suspect, with not very many upperclassmen, that they'll make the same sort of jump in league next year that Boise State made this year. Rodney's done a terrific job, and they were tough when we played them in Fresno. They were tough today, and we have to exceed their effort level. We have to exceed their toughness to be able to beat them. And we had a few offensive plays down the stretch, down 2, down 3, when we again panicked and got a little bit impatient, and those will be things we'll learn from and do a better job the next time out.
Coach, there's still a chance that you may actually play Fresno on Wednesday. But after today, how do you try and get that game out of your players' mindset and look forward to that?
Well, we're excited about the opportunity to come back and play. The best thing that can happen when you lose a tough game, when you perform poorly, is to have a game as quickly as possible. And that's what we have. So whether it's Fresno or whether it's Air Force or whoever it may be, but we have to play better. It's that simple. We have to play much better than we played today. We made some runs. We got ourselves back in the game, and we didn't validate what we did on the defensive end at times with good offense, or we make a good offensive play and we just didn't play consistently on both ends of the floor. One of our keys to the game was limiting their three-point makes. We were disappointed that they made 7 in Fresno and they made 8 in the first half tonight, and so some of those are effort-based, some of those are just credit to a guy who is playing well. He got a hot streak right there and did a good job, and certainly we will address those things, but a lot of credit goes to Kevin Foster for making those shots, and then we need to do a better job of finding him and getting to it.